Hey everyone, my name is Stephanie. I am currently 29 weeks pregnant, and today I will be sharing my top 6 pregnancy essentials. If you're a first-time mom like me, I highly recommend downloading pregnancy apps because they can provide a lot of useful information about your body and symptoms at different stages of pregnancy that you'll experience, as well as fetal development. The two apps that I have are the Bump and What to Expect. Out of the two, they're both really good apps, but out of the two, I prefer the Bump because it's a little bit cleaner and simpler in terms of user interface. So just to kind of show you, at week 29, it's showing that the baby is as big as an acorn squash. Also talks a little bit about what might be going on with your baby at this point during pregnancy, as well as symptoms and changes to your body that you may be experiencing. These apps also tend to provide like a lot of helpful articles to read. Definitely check them out. There are so many apps out there. I just recommend downloading a bunch of them and testing them all out to see which ones you prefer. In my opinion, pregnancy pillows are an absolute must-have. I actually have two of them that I'm gonna show you here, like right now. Sorry about the mess in this room. This is gonna be the nursery, but I haven't quite finished putting it together yet. Anyway, these are my two pregnancy pillows. This darker gray one I ordered during my first trimester, basically to just kind of test it out and get myself used to sleeping on my side. And then this one my mom bought for me during my second trimester, and I much prefer this one over that one because it's not nearly as bulky, so it doesn't take up as much room on the bed. And I love this like detachable arm. I leave it attached, but what's nice is when I sleep facing this way, my arm just like fits nicely into this little groove right here. And I keep this side on the edge of the bed. So in the middle of the night when I have to get up to pee, which is like all the time now, all I have to do is throw this up and then slide right out of bed. Whereas this one is a little bit harder to do because this arm is pretty big and heavy and awkward. So yeah. And then this right here is a wedge pillow. I've had it for about 2 years. I originally bought it for acid reflux issues that I was having a while back, but I pulled it back out because I've been getting acid reflux again at night, and it just like allows you to sleep with your upper body elevated. And the other thing it's been helping me with is breathing at night because this baby has been pushing all up on my lungs whenever I'm like laying flat. So like no matter what position I get into, whether I'm laying on my right side or left, it's just super uncomfortable for me. So what I do is I just throw that wedge pillow under the pregnancy pillow like so I can sleep at an incline. Staying hydrated is very important during pregnancy because it helps your body perform essential functions like forming amniotic fluid and producing extra blood volume. It can also help relieve symptoms like constipation and swelling. I like to carry around a big water bottle with me everywhere I go. This is the 45-ounce blender bottle that I've had forever, and this thing just will not die. Like, I have dropped it so many times and it hasn't cracked or anything yet, so I swear by blender bottles. And while you don't have to get a huge water bottle, I do think it helps because it's a lot more convenient. Like, you don't have to keep refilling it. And how much water you drink, I think, will just kind of depend on you, your body, your lifestyle. I try to drink at least 2 of these a day, but I'm also getting fluid from other things like fruits and vegetables. And I make like smoothies with coconut water and more fruits and vegetables. So yeah, stay hydrated. As soon as I found out I was pregnant, I started taking prenatal vitamins. These are the Nature Made Prenatal Multi plus DHA. I think they're pretty standard. I'll just show you what the capsules look like. For me, these were crucial to take during the first trimester because I had a lot of food aversions and a loss of appetite. So I was pretty much living off of oranges, plain toast, mac and cheese, and pizza, none of which have a lot of micronutrients. So yeah, I think the prenatals definitely helped supplement my body and my baby with the nutrients they needed. And I think a lot of people take prenatals when they're trying to conceive. But for me, since my pregnancy came as a surprise, I started taking them as soon as I found out I was pregnant. If you're not sure, like if you should take prenatals or which prenatals to take, definitely consult with your doctor and they can steer you in the right direction. I had to change because it was getting really hot in here and I don't know if it's just me, like being pregnant and just overheating all the time or what. But I'm gonna talk about sunscreen next. Pregnant or not, rain or shine, I wear sunscreen every single day. Pre-pregnancy, I was using chemical sunscreens like these two. Active ingredients might include avobenzone, octocrylene, oxybenzone, and basically you want to avoid sunscreens that contain ingredients like that because they can enter your bloodstream and harm your baby. Instead, you're going to want to use a physical or mineral sunscreen that contains zinc oxide and or titanium dioxide. You'll want to make sure it's SPF 30 and broad spectrum. So the one I have is the Blue Lizard Australian sunscreen. And this bottle is really cool because it turns blue in harmful UV light. So right now, since I'm sitting in a well-lit room, is turning a little bit blue. I don't know, I think that's cute. You'll find that physical sunscreens don't really feel like they're absorbing into the skin and they leave kind of a residue and maybe even like a white haze. But that's just kind of like the sacrifice you're gonna have to make while you're pregnant to protect your baby from the harmful ingredients that are in sunscreens like this. And last but not least, morning sickness candies. I had morning sickness from like week 7 to week 14. And I know everyone says to keep saltine crackers on your nightstand so you can eat them like first thing when you wake up and before you even get out of bed. But I hated doing that because they're so dry and salty, and that's like the last thing I need in the morning. So I went to Target and got Preggy Pop Drops as well as the Pink Stork like morning sickness candies that I don't have the original packaging for. They both taste pretty good. I think the Preggy Pop Drops taste better, but for me, they worked about the same. I would just take them first thing in the morning, suck on them while I got ready for the day and made breakfast. And although they didn't provide like long-term nausea relief, they would at least hold me over until I was able to make and eat breakfast. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're interested in any of the products I mentioned throughout the video, I will have them listed in the description below. Next week, I'll be uploading a maternity haul video, so if you're interested in watching that, be sure to hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Bye.